Hi everyone, welcome back to Animal Trail Girlish Square episode 5. So I'm back at the first section screen. So Taiga is going to go on a date with one of the girls, and for the first round, it's going to be either Shiyuki or Haneru. So he'll go with the first two girls, and we decide which order it's going to be. So will Taiga go with Shiyuki first or Haneru first? So one of the things that Haneru kind of mentioned in the last episode is that the girls don't really know each other very well, other than come together to plan for the next concert and actually going to the concert to perform. So for example, Tetera likes Samuro, and Haneru admires Mount Fuji. So this was where they were coming up with a design for their t-shirts that they were going to sell as merchandise. So it was a way for them to improve their merchandise offerings. So let's see how it goes. So I've already shown what happens if Taiga goes with Shiyuki first. So it was just more pictures of Shiyuki, and when it came to lunch, Taiga treated Shiyuki to kebabs. So let's see what happens if Taiga decides to go with Haneru first. So ask Haneru to go or the photo shoot. Okay, so I guess it's the easiest to go with Haneru. We can wing a date before our shift starts. So they both work at Rascal's curry restaurant. And that sounds kind of, well, uninviting. So how does that sound, Haneru? So, no, not date, photo shoot. I know I could count on you. It's my first time holding a photo shoot, so this will be a valuable experience for when I do it with the other members later. So, you want some pointers, right? Well, of course I do. You are our dependable leader, so you have experience as an idol. Okay, that's great. So I'm teacher, or I get to show my skills. And Haneru is truly the best, including the way she gets all carried away like this. Well, if tomorrow is fine with you, then... Oh, so Haneru's option also kind of merges in a little bit with the Shiyuki option. So we've already seen this part with Shiyuki. So let's just skip this. Okay, so I skipped some parts. So we've already seen this with the Shiyuki option. So one of the things that I forgot to mention is that the animals are still skeptical about Taiga being the perfect production manager. So they're kind of desperate, and they really want those crowds' excitement and cheers to feel their power energy right now. And they don't know that it takes time, given that Taiga is still junior or novice at being a manager for an idol group. So he's still trying to figure out what to do and how to be successful and effective. So I think he's doing research on the side. So for Haneru, I think Haneru kind of feels upset that, well, he only picked me because of convenience. So when he mentioned about, we'll be able to go to work together afterwards, the idea of putting work in really ruins the fun. So anyways, let's see how the photo shoot goes. So I didn't expect I'd come to Akiba this early, 2 days in a row. The whole area is still filled with salarymen coming to work. And looking at the scenery makes me think Akiba is not just the land of otaku. That's true. It's also a business district of equal magnitude.
こら、なーにキョロキョロしてんの、タイガー。
And as she says this, Haneru approaches me from behind and holds my arm tightly. So, what are you waiting for? Sorry? Do you wait long?
本当のデートみたい。
Good Lord, and Savior of all that is otaku, forgive me for I have sinned. And there's no way I could tell her that I'm making this weird face because her body is pressed against my arm. Could I?
真っ赤だし、振りのはずのデートなのに、あれあれ、意識しちゃってるのかな。
So does the idea of going on a date really turn you on? It's more accurate to say that we're trying to show how you look on an actual date. I know, so we deserve the visibility annoyed expressions on the faces of passerbys for having picked such a crowded spot as our rendezvous. And even with the realization, I'm still unable to move because of the softness gently pressed against my elbow. Oh, well, I'm not allowed to have these feelings. So, FYI, we're here for a mission. Business. Well, okay, so photos. I think having a date in Akiba's fine and all, but...
だけどって?
So what's wrong? Well, most of the stores are still closed at this hour, and we won't be able to capture the usual vibe of the place. And I know we still have our part-time job after this. Once again, the job thing. So coming here early is certainly a good idea, but still...
店開いてるとか関係ないでしょ。
Really? Well, I thought we were going to take photos of us having tea together or something.
犬の散歩させたり?
Or walking a dog? I don't know where we will find a dog, but yeah, so something like that. So you're kind of in the loop.
そんなの誰でもできるでしょ。
Well, isn't that boring? So that's like just normal. I don't remember starting an argument with her on whether something's doable or not, though.
いいのいいの。タイガーは素人なんだし、問題提起とアイディアを出しただけで十分に役割は果たしてるから。
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
要は写真集ってことでしょ。任せといて。ここからは私が仕切るから。
Okay, so let me help you then. So reliable. And compared to me, who's still a novice in this idol management business, Haneru's art experience firsthand what it's like at the top of the industry. And she's also the person I really admire most, the one I'm willing to sacrifice everything for. So, let's go! I'm still failing to process the fact that Haneru, whom I considered so near and dear to my heart yet so impossibly out of reach, is staying next to me. So you already have a place in mind that you want to go?
なんでと思ってんの?
Well, there's no reason for it. It's just that we came here without a plan, so... I may or may not have been stopped by her when I told her I wanted to discuss today's plan.
もち決まってるし、11時からアルバイトなんだから、そんなに時間かけられないでしょ。
Well, that's probably somewhere nearby. Okay, so how about Ueno Park?
ルップー。
No, not a good place, so boring. Oh, you?
秋葉に集合したんだから、秋葉に決まってるでしょ。すぐそこのホテルだってば。
So we're going to a hotel, huh?
そう、ラブホテル。
A love hotel. Wait, what? Please excuse me?
誰かいるの?
No, that's not the point here. So, the mood, so... And what's there to hide? So this is the first time I've been to a place whose, let's see, sole reason is to provide people the space to I didn't even mention the rest.
まだもじもじしてる。言ったでしょ、ラブホテルってコスプレの撮影にちょうどいいんだってば。
Seriously? And where do you learn that from?
調べたに決まってるでしょ。入ったのは私だって初めてだし。
And I don't think Haneru did her research well. How well informed of you. So one thing led to another. The two of us entered a love hotel. Yep. And if some passerby sees us, they'll undoubtedly think, well, hell, so isn't it a bit early to be getting into anything like this? So this kind of place we're at right now.
特にこの辺りは土地柄なのかな。ホテル側もコスプレ撮影大歓迎ですって感じでホームページに載せてたりするしさ。
So they must be implying the newest sort of cosplay.
だいたいラブホテルって言い方が印象悪いのよ。女の子だけでも入れるとことか普通に多いし。
So girl groups staying the night at love hotels, well, that's just too lewd. Hey, what do you think about? Nothing? I'm sorry.
そういじってやるなよ。タイガーは童貞清い大人ってやつなんだろ。
So you know, he doesn't know anything, so don't bully him too much. Right, so this penguin is still around.
清いとか清くないとかどうでもいいし。てかうるさいんだけどエロペンギン。
はは
ペンはその辺に転がってぬいぐるみの真似でもしてて。
So basically, you be quiet. And she's blushing.
さあ、時間ないんだからちゃちゃっと済ませちゃおう。着替えてくるからタイガーは撮影の準備してて。
Okay, so let's get ready for the photos. Okay? So, speaking of which, what sort of photos are we talking or taking? So you'd be talking about cosplay and the such.
だから写真集だってば。
Yeah, we are. So what kind of content are you thinking of exactly? So, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to cut the next part out. So I'll tell you what happens after we reach the other side. So hold on for a minute. Okay, so I'm back. So for the Haneru part, what ends up happening is that Haneru strips to her underwear and wants Taiga to take photos of her posing in her underwear. Even though Haneru mentions that, well, this is my swimsuit. And at first, she was upset about Taiga being a very bad photographer, so come on, focus on this, focus on that. And I think she knows that it's enticing Taiga, so it's like, oh, so how do you feel? You know, I was previously working as a graveyard idol as well. So when I was Reina of Idol 55, I had to pose for many things, including this. And Pen, the penguin on the side, was enjoying the whole event, and Haneru was telling him to shut up. And it does remind me of one part from Love Comedy Divinity Stage where, so the main character, Yamato, was also trying to improve his photo shooting skills, and he had Kaguya, the goddess, pose as a model, and unlike Haneru, who is more self-conscious, Kaguya really loved to show her curves to, I'll say, entice Yamato. It's like, oh, so this is perfect. How does it look? And Yamato ended up having to censor or delete many images to make it safe for uploading. So anyways, we're past the photo shoot, and I don't know why Haneru chose a love hotel for this. So anyways, she says, oh wait, that's the wrong button.
ウィンドウを消すわ。
So my head still has not completely cooled down.
ぼーっとして。ほら、切り替え切り替え。遅刻するぞ。
So anyways, it's time to go to work. So unfortunately, their shift makes it difficult for them to find the right time to do the photo shoot. And by doing it in the morning, a lot of places are closed. Okay, sorry.
今日のタイガーはごめんばっかり。思ってたのと違った実は撮影にかこつけて私とデートしたいだけだったりして。嘘だって。
Just kidding. Haneru tugs on my shoulder, or taps on my shoulder, and then lowers her hands to grab my arm.
行こう。
Okay, so let's go to work together. I couldn't answer because she's right. And seeing Haneru in her swimsuit is truly a refreshing and stimulating experience, but certainly different from how I imagined it would be. Well, what I really wanted to photograph is... Say, Haneru, so about the photos that we took today...
ばらまかないでよ。なんちゃって。
I won't, so it's the opposite. I can't do it. I don't think we should sell them. So apparently it's going to put you in bad light, and it might ruin the image of Animal Trail Girlish Square.
Huh?
Why not? I know, it's not easy for you, and the professionalism you should show me is really something, and you even went for a swimsuit because it would benefit the team the most. So it would be a quick and easy way to get more fans and...
せっかく恥ずかしいの我慢してプロ意識見せたのに。
So I sacrificed all of that for nothing? And that's exactly my point. So you just admitted it's embarrassing for you.
何？私が水着姿を他の男に見られるのが嫌とか、そういうこと言ってんの？ダメでしょ。仮にもマネジがそんなの。
Well, that's not it.
Huh?
What do you mean? Well, I know a lot of guys out there already look at the underground idols with dirty eyes, and if we show them something even just once, then they'll only ever want more. So it might make them more crazy, and it's gonna cause more problems, and it's a different story for popular idols who've become a household name. And in Girlish Square's case, the fans will expect the other girls to show up in swimsuits simply because you're already doing it. So now you're going to have to make Tetara, Kumi, and Shiryuki do the same thing. You're cute, and your proportions are perfect, but there are also many other things that are charming about you.
ああ、そう。お前らこんなんが好きなんだろう的に水着とか短絡的ってことね。了解。
Oh, okay, so you tell me that it's bad to do swimsuit shots. That's not... Wait, no. So they love them. Well, it's precisely because they love them too much that precautions must be taken. Wait, Haneru?
奥のテーブル、牛しゃぶしゃぶカレーとラスカルカレー、ラッシー2つでお願いします。
So Haneru is disappointed and just moves on. It's like, well, that was a waste. So anyways, going to work.
はよー。
Haneru humps angrily as she passes by me and then goes back to her job. Well, she's so cute even when she's angry. No, this is a matter of course, for it's obvious she's some kind of goddess.
すいません、お水いいですか？
Water?
はーい。
Yes.
怒ってます？
いいえ、全然。プロとして市場は仕事に持ち込まないようにしてますので。
Really?
あ、怒ってるんですね。すいません。
お水どうぞ。
Here you go, water.
喧嘩したの？
Wait, a fight? Or something like that?
ちょっと、従業員同士のトラブルは困るわよ。経営者としてそういうのどんどん踏み込んでいくから。
So this is my workplace, so I expect...
エッチなことが原因でしょ。
So you must have done something bad to her, right? No, not at all. And to put it simply, I made her angry because I didn't follow her way of doing things.
上下関係がいつの間にか成立してたの？
Wait, so when did she become your supervisor or intern manager? Well, from the beginning.
はい、
Haneru's expression tells me she knows that we're talking about her. Okay, so get to work.
ハネルちゃん、お客さんの目もあることだし。
何ですか？
So, what's wrong?
なんでもないの。頑張って。
Rasuka?
いらっしゃいませ。
And at just the right moment, the front door opens and Haneru is forced to turn away from us to serve the new customer. Well, Haneru is doing her best.
そうね。ちょっと怖い時あるけど。
I think that's precisely what makes her so charming. She's truly incredible even when no one notices it. You know what I'm saying?
タイガーくんはハネルちゃんのことが大好きってことくらいは。
Well, I know that you like Haneru-chan, right? I do like her, but my feelings are more like those of a believer worshipping their god.
神？
So, God?
おい、仕事しろ。
私まで叱られた。
見ちゃいらんねえなお前らは。繁殖経験のないひな鳥はこれだから。
Hey, you, shut up with the virgin chicks.
ちょっと。人の店でスケベを彷彿とさせること言わないで。
And plus, this is my restaurant, so I want good language. Oh crap, it's all because he talked directly into my mind.
言葉足らずなんだよ。どっちも言わなくてもわかるだろうって空気を漂わせまくってやがるから立ちが悪い。知ってんだろ？ハネルはバカなんだから、もっとわかりやすく伝えてやれよ。
And does he really have to use the telepathy all the time like this? And what do I tell her?
男が女を口説くときに伝えることなんか一つきゃねえよ。俺がどんなにお前を愛しているかだ。イエーイ！
今ギターの音した？
Hey, so I heard a guitar sound. Wait, so that truck must have passed by. And playing dumb, I rub my burning cheeks, still flushed out of control from the penguin's words. He's right. So instead of wasting time mulling over things, I should take action.
ところでタイガーくん、お皿洗ってくれる？
Okay, so wash the dishes.
おいこらタイガー、給料減らすぞ。
Hey. Well, I'm already working for minimum wage. Sorry, so just a minute. I gotta take care of something.
何やってんだろう。
すいません。
はーい。疲れた。今日は朝から張り切ったから余計に疲れが溜まってる感じ。その上無駄になったし。タイガーのやつ独占欲だって言うなら男らしく認めればいいのに。ちゃんと認めれば私だって少しは。
So, what is Taiga jealous about?
だからそれ否定してたじゃん。
図星疲れて照れてただけよ、あんなのは。タイガーが私の推しだってことはもはやあれだし、周知のやつだから。
ハネルはバカなんだよな。
うっさいな。ああやってビクってたのが証拠よ。こっちの言うこと否定するなら、おや？なんか他の解決策。
Hey, excuse me. Do you have a moment?
さっきまでのイキリどうしたんだよ。
黙れ鳥類。
Okay, so now Haneru and Taiga. And the way she straightened her back and puts up a bold front already contains fatal levels of pure cuteness. And however, now it's not the time for that. Well, I thought I should tell you before going home, so I'm sorry for what happened. And I'm still against us going in that direction. I think our merchandise needs to have a healthy appeal.
アピールって？
What do you mean appeal? Well, it should act as a sort of window into your character, something that lets fans imagine what kind of person you are. After all, I got to watch you from a different distance. Oh, so a distance much closer than other fans, and that's why I want time or them to see your true charms. and I've seen so many of your attractive qualities that I want to let other people know about them as well.
そうやってふわふわした言い方する。タイガーがそうでも伝わらなきゃ意味ないでしょ。
Well, my thoughts exactly, it's still just an idea, but the kind of private photos of yours I want to show the fans are like this. Yeah, well, I'm sorry. So I took them secretly because I didn't want you to be conscious of the camera.
盗み撮り
So now those are bad, so the stalker shots. I won't deny it though, I'm sorry.
いつの間にこんなの。
言うだけのことはあるな。ハネルのらしさってやつがうまい具合に出てるじゃねえか。
I know, right? There's so much persuasion power in her eyes.
説得力って。
Like, so in this one, it's when you are scolding a customer. Wait, that's not a good photo to show. Even during times like this, there's something truly adorable. How should I put it? It's like that of a younger sister. The lightheartedness is what makes it shine.
誰が妹よ。
Wait, so who's am I a little sister of? Haneru may be grumbling, but she goes on checking the photos one by one.
デートとか言ってたくせに。
And the date is but an excuse. And what I want to show the fans is how you are all just as attractive in your everyday lives as when you are out on stage.
ファンにね。
What do you think?
どうも何もダメに決まってるでしょ。却下。エプロン。どこでバイトしてるかみんなにバレちゃうじゃん。
So this is not special. Me in an apron.
まあ、言いたいことは分かったから、その方向性で今日みたく私のことを盗み撮りすればいいんじゃないの？
Can I?
私、カメラ意識しない方がいいかもって気がした。この写真、そんなに悪くないし。でも、エッチなのはダメだからね。そういうの撮りたかったら、男らしく直球で頼みに来なさい。
So basically, Haneru's like, no secret photos. So I want to be notified or to be aware when you're taking a picture of me. Okay, I'll never. Hold on, wait, does that mean she let me take those kinds of photos if I ask her nicely?
それじゃね、私これで上がりだから。
Okay, so thank you for today.
ちょっとタイガーくん。
Oh, namaste. So see you tomorrow.
たく、
今の顔こそシャッターチャンスなのにな。
なんでよ。
自分の胸に聞いてみな。
けもの道ガーリッシュスクエア。
So, if there's one thing Taiga's right about, it's that it's not good to have suggested photos of swimwear as promotional material for Trail Girlish Square because it's going to give people the wrong ideas. And Taiga's like, well, I want something more professional, something that's going to make you girls shine in the right ways. And for Haneru, she is feeling that Taiga's coming up with all these brochure answers to dodge the main issues. So he was kind of turned on and seduced by Haneru during the photo shoot. And I'm not sure what Haneru was trying to get out of it, other than, well, it's going to make the group look more appealing. And I wonder if she, at this point, already has feelings for Taiga and wants to be with him personally, more than just a business-like date. So anyways, right now he's doing the photo shoot with Shiryuki, so she's next. Okay, so I think we're done here, so I want to go to the shrine next.
神社、奥が深いですね、秋葉原。
私どものような違う世界の影響下にある存在はその他のエナジースポットを苦手としているのですがね。
So that place has too much energy and we can't handle it very well. Oh, so it's no surprise the likes of you would be weak to holy power. So don't evaporate now.
失礼な。くしゃみが止まらなくなる程度のものですよ。
まあ
So it's not that bad. Okay, so we're done shooting photos of Haneru and Shiryuki, and we're now having a review meeting. Okay, so we're back with where the Shiryuki option would take us. So even though we finished taking photos of Haneru and Shiryuki, it's now time for Kumi and Tetara. So are you listening?
思いのほかいい写真というか思いのほかと書いてすいません
Don't worry, thank you for your hard or kind words. Kumi puts the photo down on the table and then proceeds to let out a heavy sigh for some reason.
私も撮るんですよね
And being too used to the energetic Kumi on stage, I still have trouble connecting her with her off-stage persona.
二人とは違うコンセプトということになるのかしらテトラは意外とノリノリなのねノリ？撮るって決まったからああ撮るのねって思っていただけよ
Okay?
撮るんでしょ撮る
So what a peculiar conversation. That's all? So then I think we should decide on when to take photos of you two. So Kumi or Tetara. Okay, so for the second selection, let's start with Kumi. Let's see what happens. So either way, they will all lead to the same ending. So Kumi, you're free the day after tomorrow, right? So I'll have that day off.
おですおかけします
Well, don't be so stiff. So we'll do it just fine. Don't be so stiff, huh? Maybe I'm asking too much of her. Well, anyways, at least we've got the schedules down. So I think our next meeting will be after taking their photos. So next show is coming up fast, and we better come up with some ads as well. So I got to spend time on getting promotional material made using new media and new
ところ
photos.
ですいません T シャツはどうなりましたか
So how about the t-shirts? They're almost done.
次のライブは今までとはちょっと違ったものになりそうじゃない
So
いい雰囲
hope
気になってきた
it works.
そこは素直にうなずいとけばいいのみんなもいいいいとは張り切っていくぞ
So let's do our best. Ready to do our best.
ごめんなさい何違うこと考えてた
I'm lost.
なんでこのタイミングでもしかして私のこと嫌い
So don't be a spoil sport.
普通
Well, I hope things will be okay.
けもの道ガーリッシュスク
Okay, so let's see how it goes with Kumi. So today's my date with Kumi, and that's how I'm going to make this private photo session. So Rasuka and Haneru are not very pleased about it, but as both Kumi and I have agreed on this, we're keeping this whole day for ourselves. Or at least this is the promise. Okay, 2 o'clock. And my stomach is growling, so I'm hungry. Or more like Kumi's late. Okay, here she comes.
ごめんなさいこちらに予定を合わせてもらったのに
So something came up. Well, don't apologize. But still, so it's bad to keep you waiting. She looks as though she's about to cry, looking down at her phone to check the time.
本当にごめんなさい予定通りに行けばちゃんと11時半には出てこ
I know. And that's why we agreed to meet here at noon.
ただ遅刻するだけでも最低なのに、後からじりじり到着時間を引き延ばすのは一番ダメなやつですよね。
So I'm sorry that I keep asking you for more time. It's like, oh, I'll be here late, so just give me some time. Well, because she kept saying me, I'll be there in 10 minutes repeatedly, I couldn't enter the restaurant and ultimately ended up staying here waiting for a good 2 hours. Well, if there's one thing that community should have done correctly is that basically have an idea or a better idea about when you should be ready. So I know it's bad to be keeping people waiting, but if you tell people, oh, something came up and something happened, I need maybe like 1 or 2 hours to get ready, then they might understand, rather than just leaving people hanging with, oh, I'll be there in 10 minutes.
もし次の機会があったら、もっとゆとりのあるご提案を。
Well, there's definitely a next time.
グループの一員ってことではそうかもしれないですけど、本心ではもう私の顔なんて見たくもないですよね。
So are you angry about what I did? Wait, what? So she's all gloomy now. How do I fix this?
ガウタイガークミいじめるのか。待ってろ、いたぶってから殺す。
クリ君、いじめられてないから引っ込んでて。
And more importantly, the bear seems to want to murder me quite frequently. Anyways, well, don't let it bother you. So you had something urgent to take care of, right? So
急というか、はい。私は調理の専門学校に通ってるんですが。
and it's the first time I've heard of it.
専門学校は毎日朝から晩まであるものですし、土日は学校に紹介してもらったホテルのレストランでアルバイトをしてまして。
So basically, my college includes a work-study program, so I have to work at a place as part of my education.
平日も学校が終わった後は同じところでアルバイトがあるんですけど。
So is that college or a death sentence?
そうなると、今日みたいな予定を立てるには授業を早引きするしかないので、今日はあらかじめ午前で早退させていただきたいってちゃんと学校に報告してあったんですが、私の容量が悪いのか実習が全然終わらなくて、スマホばっかりちょろちょろいじってるんじゃないって叱られてしまったり。
Okay. Well, this is all my fault for forcing today's plan on her. I can only pray it won't affect her later on. Well, I'm sure if it comes down to the extreme, Kumi could just skip class for today and just say, well, I'm not feeling well, I'll just call in sick.
クミ、つらいか。誰かぶっ殺すか。
平気だってば。
So this bear is really impulsive. And unlike the other animals, he clearly shows his affection for his host.
魔法の力を借りてるからかな。グリ君には落ち込んだりするとすぐバレちゃうんです。
タイガーを殺すか。
It doesn't look like he knows your feelings at all. Or perhaps it's because you secretly loathe me.
まさかそんな。
No. So he's got it all wrong. I'd rather she not deny it so seriously. It makes my joke seem uncomfortably probable.
タイガーさんも皆さんもけもの道の活動に一生懸命なのは分かってますし、むしろ私が足ばっかり引っ張って。
ガウ
私ももっと頑張らないとね。グリ君たちの世界もピンチだもん。
So just how noble can you be, Kumimi? Oops, oh, so finger slipped.
写真撮ったんですか？
Or I think he intentionally pressed the take picture button. Yeah, so that's what we're here for today.
そうでしたね。
And despite having taken the picture myself, I know her smile is too somber for it to be a good photo. So being your fan, my boiling desire to help you achieve your goal is like that of a volcano ready to erupt.
燃え盛らん。
Well, I'm worried, especially because you're always so earnest. I don't know when you're going to get crushed by the tremendous weight you're trying to carry.
それは、まあ、はい。あながち。
Wait, did she just admit so? Hey, so Guri, this is all your fault. You know, so Kumimi has to carry even more responsibilities because of you animals.
ガウ
Huh?
タイガーさん。
No, Taiga-san, that's not true. Well, where's your magic? So can you do anything to help lessen her burden?
グリに難しいこと聞いてもわからないぞ。
Too hard.
グリ君はいいんです。グリ君はモフモフでふかふかで可愛くて、いてくれるだけで癒しなんですから。
But he makes a good stuffed animal,
ね、グリ君。
right?
友達だもんね。
I think anyone would agree with me that if I were to take a picture right now of this cute little girl snuggling with her oversized bear, it would result in a sacred treasure to be guarded throughout the ages. Yeah, well, somehow the view in front of me right now can only be described as a useless man and the unfortunate woman whose life he's ruined. And I think Guri can sense it and he kicks or beats a Taiga.
どうしたんですか、タイガーさん。
Your bear, so he just punched my solar plexus at the speed of light. So how could he do that while still being hugged by you?
してない。
Not me. Hey, you're lying.
タイガーはグリに濡れ衣を着せる
Well,
嫌なやつだ。
So it's your fault because you accused me of stuff.
僕はわかんないですけど、喧嘩しないでください。
Well, it's not a fight if I'm the only one getting attacked.
組が嫌ならしない。
いいか。
Good boy. Like I said, I'm the only victim here. Hey, he's playing an innocent honey bear, but is actually quite crafty.
よし、遅くなっちゃった分挽回しないと。
Okay,
タイガー
so
さん、撮影お願いしていいですか。
time for a photo shoot. Say what? Oh yeah. So I'm be glad to.
私、何か変でしたか。
No, I'm surprised for a second because you look just like how you usually do on stage. I see. So even though you said they use magic to give you the courage to perform on stage, it doesn't turn you into a different person.
見苦しかったですか。ごめんなさい、私なんかが調子に乗って。
Well, that's not what I said at all.
おっしゃる通りにしますので、今日はよろしくお願いします。あと、本当に遅れてすいませんでした。
And the offstage casual Kumin is quite a formidable opponent. I'm not saying she's impossible to handle, but still. Okay, so now the actual photo shoot. So just as I thought, you seem a bit stiff.
すいません。自分でも分かってはいるんですけど、どうしてもカメラを意識してしまって。
So Haneru said it's okay to be conscious of it. It's even better, she said, to act like you are looking down on people on the other side of the camera.
見下すって。
So something like, so see how cute I am.
ほんな、あだけまさんの
That's too much for me. So, personally, I think you're a very cute and attractive girl.
ほんな、珍しいこと言って。ごめんなさい。
Well, don't apologize. So was that your accent?
長屋。
Yeah.
恥ずかしいです。いつもは出ないように気をつけてるんですけど。
It's alright. It's like people from the Kansai area, they never change their dialect even after moving here.
そ 私は金沢なので。
So Kanazawa is nice, isn't it? I love Kanazawa. Tasty rice and fish.
アイアと存じミス？
I have no idea what she's saying. I wonder why the dialects are so different even though it's the same Japanese language.
さあ、考えたこともなかったので、言われてみると不思議ですね。
More like accents? Wait, what in the world is this mood? So you came all the way here from Kanazawa to study? Must be pretty lonely.
そうなんです。
Yes, it is.
お母さんにも電話ばっかりしてて、そんなにしょっちゅうかけてくるなって冷たいこともたまに言われちゃうんですけど。
So I think it's more like you came here to study, you wanted to go here, so you gotta deal with it. And it's annoying that you keep calling home because you're homesick.
予想外に、はい。今までの環境が全部リセットされる感覚が心にチクチク痛くて。
I understand the feeling, yeah.
でも、東京に来たおかげですっごく大きい世界的なホテルで働かせてもらえたりもしますし、夢のためなので。
So is your dream to become a chef?
はい。いつかは故郷で創作フレンチみたいな感じのおしゃれなお店をやるのが夢で。アイドルの仕事を軽く見てるわけでは。
So how admirable.
私がですか？
Well, I think it's wonderful to have a dream and to work hard to achieve it one step at a time. It's really laudable.
私なんてそんな口だけですから。
So if it's all talk, then why are you so exhausted every single day? And you're enduring all the hardship and doing your best to move forward, and that's why I admire you, Kumimi. Oh, oops, so I lost track of time. I'm sorry. So I forgot we don't have much time today, so I gotta finish this quickly. Yes?
私まで釣られちゃいました。
Yeah, it's kind of my fault too.
お昼に合流する予定でずるずる伸びちゃいましたもんね。私も慌てて学校出てきちゃったので何も食べてません。う
Well, if it's okay with you then,
ちに来ますか？
to your place? Your home?
変な意味じゃなくてですよ。ちょうどさっき料理の話が出たので。それがプライベートな姿を写真に撮るってことだったら料理してるところとか。
Well, that's a very good idea.
本当ですか？
Really? The photos are going to be very characteristic of you, Kumimi, so what's more, we can use them for the MC as well.
かもしれません。
Oh, that's good. And more than anything, I'm happy that she's showing me her optimistic side.
では、すいません。ちょっとここから電車でかかるんですけど。
Well, I'll go anywhere, even to Kanazawa.
そこまで遠くありません。千葉の方です。
No, it's not that far away. So, Sombu line? Got it.
朝ちゃんとゴミは出したけど、大丈夫かな。
Okay,
どうぞ。
so we're now at Kumi's place, and unfortunately I'm out of time. So we'll see how the photo shoot with Kumi continues in the next episode. So Kumi is working really hard. So she came here to go to culinary school, and she also has to work as part of her education. And unfortunately, she got summoned by Guri the Bear to be an idol, and it does look like he just added work on top of Kumi, and Kumi's just being too nice, and I feel sorry, I want to help, but she's happy nonetheless. So Kumi does admire Guri. He's a cute bear, despite Guri being very aggressive and hostile towards Taiga and mentioning a lot that he wants to kill him. So, anyways, with that in mind, I'll see you in the next episode.